Hello, everybody. What's up? Ha 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 ha. We're gonna have a curse stream. So yeah, we cursed Rax that one time, but I figured we can do it a little bit better, right? Hey, what's up, Fadoodle? Thanks for coming hanging out. We're gonna get him real good. I set up a bunch of good stuff. Oh, that's like his laugh that he did in that like thing that we watched on Base Shaman earlier. So I don't know if you've been here in a while, but I got a stream bot running, so you can do like weed and shrooms. I mean, half the time it works, half the time it doesn't work. So it's really up to the bot if it wants to do what it's supposed to do. But I set up a long time setting up one that if you do exclamation point 8 ball or Zoltar, it should work with both of them, but it might not work at all. Like I said, it'll give you a fortune. Come on, bot, do your stuff. I don't know. Sometimes it's laggy and it takes a while for it to do it. I don't know. It's not as like quick responses like other ones I've seen. Oh, it's always picky. Hey, what's up? I don't know. Maybe he'll work here in a little bit. Anyways, let me put out my genie lamp that I have going over here so we can see the stuff that I have set up a little bit better. Ah, yeah, probably. It's just broken as it is. It's a robot. Like, what do you expect? What's up, Captain? Oh, it always does for some reason. Let me go do something real quick. Let me get. Where's this crap at? Let me like open up my like stream element overlay in like a different file. I mean like a different page. No. Oh yeah, dude, magic. Oh, hey, well, here's some real magic for you. Let's see. I got the elements. I got the tools of the elements here. You see? Woo! Man, I got so many magician's tools. I could go up against like King Cobra probably right now. Look at that. I got me a wand and a sword and a pinnacle and a cup. Y'all ever watch The Holy Mountain? That's my favorite movie. You got to do it like cool, like Alejandro Jodorowsky, and not like King Cobra. I didn't like watch any of it. I just kind of like looked at it for a moment, and I saw that it was some other dude, and Rax wasn't there. It's that one guy that I like kind of made fun of for vaping the other night. It's so funny that he joined my. Oh, thanks, man. It's so funny that he joined my Discord though. Anybody can join it. I'm not gonna like start blocking people and muting people or anything like that because lame. I don't give a crap. Let's do it. All right. Captain said he wants ranks to have like kidney stones, so you know I did a little bit of like looking into that too. I think we can do it. I think we can do it. I got the old Goetia here. You know, the Lesser Keys of Solomon. No, man. I used to sell oddities and occult paraphernalia. So I just have it. I just like have it on deck. No, I don't got any rocks. I got some uh frankincense and myrrh and rock, like resin form right there. You can smoke some frankincense and myrrh. Get get your Jesus on. So yeah, got me the old Lesser Keys of Solomon here, Goetia, and you know flipping through it, and it says the fifth spirit, Marbas, and he is a great president, and appeareth at first in the form of a great lion, but afterwards, at the request of the master, he putteth on human shape. He answereth truly of things hidden or secret. He causeth disease and cureth them. Again, he giveth great wisdom and knowledge and mechanical arts, and can change men into other shapes. He governs 36 legions of spirits, and his seal is this, which is to be worn as foresaid. That's got like the seal. But, you know, he causes diseases. I figured, hey, kidney stone's kind of like a disease. Works. So, hell yeah. we'll make him be doing that like Kramer dance from Seinfeld when Kramer had the kidney stones. Alright, so let's see here. Let's see. I don't know, man. Satan's a little overrated. Let's go with Lucifer's cooler than Satan just because you know he's like Roman. You know, Satan is just like Ha-Satan, the adversary, which is just like you know, just like an annoying like, hey, what about this? Yeah, what about this? Like the word Satan in Hebrew literally is pretty much just like devil's advocate, just like someone who's just like, oh well, what about this? No, what about this? As opposed to an actual like spooky entity goat head man that everybody wants to be like, oh my god, satanic panic. Dungeons and Dragons, y'all. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Dinah Shaw. How does like base shaman say it? Dinah Shaw. Alright, cool. So here, let me see what we're gonna do first. First I probably need to write Cyraxx in that skull candle right there. So give me a moment while I go over there and do it. Satan. This is a Satan, not satanic. Satanic symbol. You seen that guy who's like pointing at the tree where it's like spray painted like a pentacle right side up on the tree? He's like, this is a satanic symbol. God, I've watched all of those Satanic Panic, like old 80s VHS and stuff. Brother Bob Larson, he's all like, I'm Brother Bob Larson, and I just got off a tour with Slayer, and they are so satanic. But I'm like, dude, you just went on tour with Slayer? What are you talking about? I feel like him and Slayer had like a co-op going on. He's like, I'll say that you're satanic, and that'll help sell your ticket sales, and then also I can sell my Satanic Panic stuff. No, that's not a real human skull. There's a real jawbone. I do have a real human skull. Hang on, let's like turn on the light on my phone and like look at this stuff, so it'll seem a little bit better. This is like a candle. This is just like a skull candle. But let's see. This is a Baron Sambini, little Baron Sambini figure from New Orleans, and Marie Laveau. The phone like wants to cut off the security camera, like Marie Laveau. Then here's just a devil, just a good old devil. You know, always need a big red devil. And then this is Artemis. Yeah, my phone signal wants to mess up the security camera and make it go blue. This is Artemis. And then we got like a Luga. Like a Papa Legba Luga, African. Of course we got a kek. If we're doing meme magic and internet magic, we have to have a kek. Naturally, you know. And then, like, back here's a San Noete. And then I just got a good old classic Sacred Heart of Jesus. Because, like the shaman said earlier, man, he's a sinner. And then this is a jar for, like, brujeria from, like, Mexico. Then you, like, put the stuff in it. And it's being held up by a human jawbone. So, yeah, this is a real human jawbone. The skull that I have, though, is in a, like, cauldron type thing, and I don't ever really keep it out of there. But yeah, we're gonna mix it all up. We're gonna mix up like a medley and put it in this skull pot. And then here's another little candle. Oh yeah, and then there's like a big black, like pillar candle, 7-day candle with a big snake on it back there. Oh yeah? Oh damn, you weren't there? I know how it is. I miss streams all the time. Bar, hey Bar, what's up? I'm so glad you came by, man. Yeah, dude. Please get me some Dracula dirt. Absolutely, get me some Dracula dirt. Oh yeah, and this. I'm wearing some magic stuff too. I got a shrunken head. I got a shrunken head. And I got these prayer beads from India that are made out of different seeds. They're all seeds. And I'm wearing like my funny magic shirt too, with like a pinnacle patch on it and whatnot. What are you saying? About me? Oh, I know my stuff. Oh, yeah. Okay, Moshe, the original is like Ha-Satan. Like it starts with an H, like an AH, like, or a HA, like Ha-Satan. And that's like the Hebrew. Oh, thanks, Fadoodle. So yeah, no, I used to sell this stuff and whatnot, but there's too many bro cultists and TikTok witches nowadays, and they're just so lame. Like I said in that other stream, like I would burn them too. If I was like in the 1600s Inquisition, I'd burn them too. They're annoying. They gotta like be secretive and mystical about their stuff. They don't need to be like blah blah blah. I'm gonna post my spells online. It's just annoying. Dude, yeah, man. Like, I'm sure there's gonna be tons of Dracula stuff in Transylvania just around because, like, that's the only main thing that it's known from. But both, dude, both like cartoony Dracula. See if you can find me any like cartoony Dracula stuff, as well as like Vlad the Impaler stuff, because that'd be cool too. Dude, if you get me some Vlad the Impaler grave dirt, I will like grind that stuff up and drink it, because it'll probably turn me immortal. Probably. When I was really, really little, like maybe about 3, Bram Stoker's Dracula had just came out in the theaters, and so it was just premiering on TV, and it was the intro, and I remember watching it, and he stabs that sword into the cross, and all that blood comes out, and I thought, like, from then on out, whenever I was in church, I would just think that one day they're going to stab that big cross behind them, and a bunch of blood's going to come out, and they're going to reveal that we're actually vampires. Because they keep singing about, like, power in the blood and stuff. You know, it just made the most sense to me that they were vampires. But, unfortunately, they weren't. They were just a bunch of Southern Baptists. Did Cyraxx come back on that other guy's stream yet? No. He's just still him. Oh, dude, that's cool. I'm gonna try to do the stream bot through my phone, see if it works. Oh, it did. It did work. It says the 8 ball says no with praying hands. All right, cool. So now I guess maybe the stream bot's working. All right. So, anyways, before we continue on with this curse that we're doing on Rax, here comes part of the shameless self-promotion part that I was talking about. So, I got a new merch shop where I've got a bunch of stupid bullcrap, and I'm gonna try to put more stupid bullcrap on it, and maybe some stuff that other people have made too. So, like, look at this. Here's a T-shirt. It's called the Classic Chris Chan, and it's just got some stripes like this shirt that he used to always wear, and a funny little Sonichu medallion. You know, you got your different colors. Oh, perhaps, Moshe. It says perhaps. Get you, you know, your pinks or your reds. It's not going to change to that red color, is it? Let's see. Here's a silly design I made. It's called George Martin Fifth Beatle. Because he's a producer who just, you know, made their music sound cool and whatnot after they started getting trippy and psychedelic. I guess it's not going to zoom in. I guess I'm going to have to do it myself. But it's like, you know, like an old punk tee, but it's like a funny, like, you know, proper British producer. Like, you better want to tuck your hats in there, John, before we go do this tape. Oh yeah, like a new one, like the new Chris Chan one. Oh, Bar, like this stream thing, like it'll just make them for it. All I gotta do is just like upload the design and stuff. I don't have to make them. They'll make them for me. Here's one of like a design that I made. It's the Wheel of Fortune, home movie style. So if you ever seen the episode, that's that fisheye lens that he wanted real bad in that one episode. And then we got, you know, Brendan, Melissa, Jason, and Coach as the like 4 elemental beast surrounding it. Here's a funny Holy Sophia blanket. Because, you know, in Gnosticism, there's a spirit called the Sophia, and there's a AI nowadays called Sophia. So, you know, had to combine them together to make this, like, cyberpunk dystopian Holy Sophia. Here's a special sticker offer right here. You get this, like, logo from the Lo-Fi Sci-Fi, like the former channel now. Rest in peace. But you get these 2 Internet Bully stickers. You can stick them on whatever you like. Anything you want, you can stick it on whatever your heart desires. I mean, I have all the home movie tarot cards drawn, not colored. I never made enough money on the GoFundMe to actually, like, get them into production. I said, like, if I reach that goal, then I'd get them into production, but they just never reached that goal. So here's the big Internet Bully sticker by themselves. See, it says, a great way to piss off Rax. Because he always claims to be a victim, but truly, he really is the Internet Bully when it comes down to it. He's always bullying people. You know, got the nice goblin green color, and a very, very faint 43 behind the words Internet Bully. And then we got the sludge mug, just cause I thought it was funny. Since, like, one of the presets on this site was a mug. And who drinks mugs? I mean, who uses mugs? Not, I mean, I guess some people do, but still. Wouldn't you like to use a sludge mug for your sludge? And it's got 2 small Internet Bully heads on it, 1 big one in the middle right there, and then 2 more on the other side. Let's see, and the last thing that I have is, let's see, there's a Lo-Fi Sci-Fi mug. No one wants that. No one wants that. But here's the other design. So these home movie tarot cards are like in stickers and shirts and hoodies. So here's the Fool. You know, you're just standard classic 0 tarot card, but, you know, it's Brendan Small. And now I can't think of what they finally named their dog in that episode. Honky Magoo. And there's Honky Magoo trying to warn him to not go off the edge of that cliff. So yeah, I know it's just bullcrap, but hey, like, if anybody wants any of this bullcrap, let me know. And I'll make custom stuff for you too. You want something else? I'll make it for you. Alright. So, back to... Oh, that'd be awesome, yeah. Dude, Captain, that'd be funny. Thanks, man. I see everybody else is doing their, like, self-promotion stuff. Like, Marty's constantly, like, dropping his, like, Cash App in the tags and whatnot, so, you know? I got this, like, merch shop now. I also got this other thing set up, where since I don't have enough, people to get monetized, I don't have enough followers on YouTube to get monetized yet, but through Stream Elements, you can tip through Stream Elements now. So I'm set up on this, so I can get tips, and I think it might pop up like a super chat message, but you have to do it through this other website as opposed to YouTube itself. Until I get enough views, and I mean watch hours and like followers. Alright, so here we go. back to personal racks. Let's see. I guess first things first, I'm gonna light up that candle. Both those candles. And light up some of this incense too, you know, set the mood. Oh wow, is the flames messing with the camera? This. Huh. This camera is so finicky. Like, I can't have, like, lights on close to it. Or, like, a phone close to it. Let me, see if I can. It's very finicky and delicate. Hey, what's up, Black Mama? Mama Mamba. My tongue's a little dry right now. I gotta get something to drink. But yeah, hey, what you want to happen to Rax? Captain said he wants him to get kidney stones, so you know we're working that one into it. But right now we're just starting off here. So yeah, let's see. I got some bay leaves. That's what you like write your stuff on. And then I got like a mixture, a medley, already of like some Aaron's rod and tobacco and wormwood. You know, those good like herbs to burn. So here you go. On this first one, you're gonna write kidney stones. All right, there you go. Can we see it? Kidney stones. All right. So this is the first one. Okay, so we got 5 more A ghost proof one? What? We got 5 more, with the camera that I need, I need a old camera. That's the thing. I need an old camera that'll hook through AV so I can do it like this and like switch it back and forth as opposed to a webcam. I don't need a webcam. I need to get that video camera that I have a power adapter for it. Hell yeah, what's up all the way absurd? You got an idea? You wanna like help curse Rax? We got kidney stones so far. I got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more signs to write stuff on. I'm gonna put on it for mine. I'm gonna put regret for beating his granny, because that's why I want to curse him. Because you don't beat up your granny. That's just mean. So I want him to have like bad like night terrors. How about that? Night terrors for beating up his granny. All right, here we go. Yeah, so night terrors. He's gonna have like bad dreams about her dying and stuff and passing. He's gonna like wake up and be like, "Oh my god, when I do that, it's such a bad idea to do that." Oh, make his pecker fall off? Okay, yeah. All right, on this one. All right. He's already got an infected rotting one, so that's not too far of a stretch. All right, cool. Here we go. Pecker fall off. I gotta get this leaf at the right angle, otherwise it just goes green and goes away. Oh, hell yeah. Thank you. I'm gonna go check. Is he back on that other channel again yet? Yeah. Maybe if he is, we can get him to like come and see him getting cursed. No, he's not. Oh yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you do super meta magic across everywhere. Is lighting a bunch of candles all at once. I think that's Marty already. I think some like big scary man's already obsessed with him and making him his bitch. We're just like writing down what we want to happen to Rax on these leaves to mix into the medley. We got kidney stones, night terrors, his pecker fall off, and we're just getting 1, 2, 3, 3 more, just general good ideas for him. All right, but yeah, I'll write that. All right, scary Dom guy. He wants to dominate him. Scary Dom guy. All right, so we got 2 more slots open. Woo. Let's see if Nightbot's gonna work, or Chatbot, or whatever it is. Calling it the wrong thing. If we try to bless, let's see what it will do. Tuberculosis, the consumption. Oh, yeah, he did. But yeah, he did. Blind Billy. I'm pretty sure his dad probably did to him when he was like little, subconsciously, and that's why he's like, my dad was arrested the day I was born, although it was like 4 years later, because he's just blocked that out of his mind or something. He could only like fight back with like poison attacks, you know, like spitting on him and stuff, or biting them. Make them sick with sepsis. Exactly, yeah. Yeah. Uh, yeah, we got Doc Holiday. How about let's see, what's another one besides consumption? Um, I'll just write consumption because it might not necessarily be tuberculosis because consumption's a pretty general term. Okay, well, what do you want, Captain? Besides consumption? What if he went deaf like Beethoven and he couldn't hear music anymore? Oh yeah, shooting acidic pus out of it. Oh, like in Planet Terror. There's this part in Planet Terror where the monster like pops this boil and like rubs it on like Josh Brolin's face. For sure. He's got like that long lasting like toxic buildup. Oh yeah, let's let him make like teeth fall out. Lose all teeth. Like this is actually kind of helping him, really. If he gets those rotten teeth out of his head, he might like not be in so much pain all the time, and maybe he won't be so mean and mad. You know, that's like a theory about why Richard Ramirez Night Stalker was being crazy because he had such bad rotten teeth. Also, the amphetamines probably didn't help any. But yeah, he was like had crazy sore, rotten, nasty teeth, and was just like, "Oh, my teeth hurt. Oh, I'm crazy. I'm on a bunch of amphetamine. I want to go kill people." But nah, never mind. His uncle shot somebody in front of him, so like he was gonna be fucked up, not just the teeth. Oh, storming out. Gotta go. Absolutely, Captain. Thank you for reminding me. Here we go. So that's the merch store, and I don't have that much on it yet. Rabbit's got a design that I'm going to put onto a shirt as soon as I get like a chance to like go through here and edit it and whatnot of Cyraxx. It's like a satanic panic Cyraxx, which is goes in real good with this theme right here of putting a hoodoo curse on him. Oh my god, dude! I had a bad tooth. I've had bad teeth. Yeah, it's very painful. Of course, I grew up with a well water, no fluoride in it or anything like that. So it's just bad genetics and like bad like growing up living situation. So I know how it is about teeth. Teeth suck. There's just bones sticking out of your skull that you like mash stuff up with. So weird. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know. I hope it's just your phone and not like my thing being completely messed up. I had a big abscess on my lip, swell up real huge. That was the worst. That was the worst one I've ever had. That was terrible. Can't be doing that. Moshe can't be doing that speed like that, dude. It's not the 70s anymore. Now it's all like a bunch of gross, Mexican like super lab cut stuff. It's not like 1976 little like perk pills that Johnny Cash was taking. Alright, we've got one more space. What do we got? Lose all teeth, Pecker fall off, scary, dominant guy, night cares, kidney stones. We got one more spot, one more lucky place. Hell yeah, dude. That's good for you. I'm proud of you, man. Don't want to get too fucked up. And you especially don't want to do a bunch of like shit nowadays, like everybody's doing and dying. So many people dying. Like my buddy Charlie died. And then Bar, I don't know if Bar's still in the chat room, but he talked to this other guy that I know who like was in a coma for a while because he did like some fentanyl or something. And now like mom has to type for him because he can't really type. So his mom was like typing, and he can like talk but barely, and he's like in a wheelchair. Real Stephen Hawkins-ish, you know, now. Alright, I've got to get something. I gotta get some water real quick because I'm getting really bad, like, talking too much sticky mouth. So, think of something cool for... Oh, yeah. Yeah, at that rave, yeah, that was scary. But, yeah, let me go get some water real quick. And... we'll, come up with the last thing to put on this. Oh, yeah, chatbot works whenever you say, like, when you just accidentally type in Cyraxx, or, I think maybe Sonichu. But then he doesn't want to work when you type in the exclamation point to, like, key it in or whatnot. Oh, yeah. Just turn him into a monkey? He already is a dancing monkey. Ooh, how about a new dancing video? That's something good for us. New dance video. There you go, that's a good one. Maybe he'll get that, like, dancing plague that, like, all those, like, old Puritans used to get whenever they would eat the ergot bread and start tripping out. The dancing plague of 16 66 or whatever, you know? Oh no, we can't stop dancing. The devil is in us. Yeah, I'm gonna write dancing plague on it, just in case. Dance plague. Yeah, it's just like a little robot thing that it can like help you out, like block stuff and whatnot. Like if you don't want people saying certain things, it'll like automatically block it and whatnot. But it's just like a fun thing to mess with. And you can do like fix, hey, fix camera. All right. Oh yeah, let's just okay, so like I got some nice little like paper with silver on it too for like the sigils to make. And we'll like put like all those other extra ideas and intentions into that. But these are the big 6 ideas on these leaves here. So we'll mix them in with this stuff here. Let's see what else we got. All right, here's a special thing. I got this blood root. Did it go up? This is like a root that they use in a bunch of like hoodoo and voodoo, like a blood proxy. Because it, you mix it with water and stuff, and it turns all red. Let's see. Go it off. Like a little nothing. Little tree larva. That in with this stuff. Okay, here's some food grade crickets. Since he's, you know, he probably eats bugs anyway, but yeah, food grade crickets I got here. And I'm gonna mix a couple of those into his mixture. See, what you do with these is you like slip them into people's food and curse them, because that's like an old hoodoo thing, is feeding people bugs and whatnot. But I'm gonna get food grade ones, like when I was selling stuff to people, because I don't want people catching bugs with like parasites in them and trying to feed them because they read something online or something. So, you know, always good to have the food grade bugs. Alright, let's look at this nice medley we got here and get it towards the camera. Bunch of herbs, some crickets, leaves with like the X on them. And then let's see. Here we go. Here's the like the hardcore good stuff right here. I don't know if you're gonna be able to read that label. It's just gonna go away. But this is human ashes. This is ashes from like an urn, dead people ashes. So let's mix some of this in it. Hey, what's up, Smaggle Cat? You got any ideas to like help put this in? I hope he sees it. I hope he sees it and he's like, oh no! Uh-oh, I'm cursed. Or I hope he makes a video like, you don't even know. I'm the darkest of them all. You want to mess with me? But you don't understand what you're messing with. Or whatever he does. So yeah, here again. Pouring in those ashes. But yeah, so I don't ever plan on dying, but if something ever happens to me and I do, make sure that you put my ashes, woo, dropped it on the keyboard. Make sure you burn me up, save my skull, and then burn the rest of me up and make put my ashes in an hourglass. So then whenever you like put my skull there and you turn over the hourglass, I'll be able to like recorptualize like around the skull. It'll be like a blue glowing like version of me. And you can see the skull like inside of it. And I can like tell people how to do stuff and instruct them like, no, you need to do this, put this there, until the like ash runs out of the timer, and then like my ghost goes away and the skull falls down. Yeah. Yeah. Make sure you guys do that for me, okay? Oh my god, make Ed leave? Okay, well yeah, alright. Okay, let's work let's work on this. So this candle does break up and separate on it already. And it's got that big snake. So all we gotta do is, let's see here. I'll write some stuff on it and stick it onto it. Oh, thank you. I'm not gonna die. No, I don't ever plan on it. I'm not going to. Death doesn't exist. It's just a hallucination that you have, and then you wake up in like another level. Like, oh, whoops! I guess I didn't do it right this time. I guess I got to do it again. But you know, if it appears that I have to like the people in this realm, then yeah, do that skull magic thing. I'll just be like a funny like. Bleh! Like when, you know, the big monster comes at the end and everybody's having to like band together to fight it. It's like the super like 12th season finale, or it could be like the series finale where like all the other characters come back. That's when like, you know, you'll do that hourglass thing and I'll turn into the blue like ghost around the skull. I'll be like, come on guys, let's stop Myotismon or whatever's coming to kill us. I don't know. Oh yeah, it's a black snake, like a black mamba. Are you Black Mamba from Kill Bill? Like, is that like where the name comes from though? Because Kill Bill's so good. It's just so cheesy. I love David Carradine because I love the movie Q so much, where it's in New York and Quetzalcoatl, like straight up like the Aztec god Quetzalcoatl, is like woken up in New York City and is flying around biting the heads off of people. He's like living in top of the Chrysler building. So good. David Carradine plays like a funny detective. Oh, yeah. Um, the Boneyard, Human Astrology, or the Astrology Museum, Astrology with the O, not astrology like in the skies, but like the Bone Museum. Used to be in Florida, and it's someplace else, but they're the only place right now that can legally process dead humans. They usually have, when they come in, they have this, like through the eye socket right here, they have like a tag. It's like a tagged deer or like some other animal coming through, and they come through, they have this tag in them, and they can process them. They're like one of the only places right now that does it. But yeah, the guy who owns it, he's like, I want to be a skeleton in the museum, so he will himself to be a skeleton. And I know there's ways to do it because that book that I'm in, like the 100 Skulls in Their Keepers book, there's like a lady who like has her dead husband's skull in it. So you can somehow, I just don't know all the legal ways. Oh, dude, you gotta have those good spices, like this frankincense and myrrh. You gotta get all mummified out, man. So, like, when you go on the, you know, that weighing your feather against the scales and whatnot, you got all the right, like, herbs and resins and whatnot to, like, trade. I'm gonna say a random thing because it's always will remind me of this. my favorite, one of my favorite things ever in Squidbillies is like Dan Halen builds like a giant pyramid to because he's got cancer to like take into the afterlife with him or something, and so they're on the boat with all this stuff, and like Early and Granny and everybody's there, and I think it's like Anubis is like guiding the boat, and Early's just like, "Are we in Gatlinburg? Or are we getting close to Gatlinburg?" And Anubis is just like, "We're on the river Styx." I just laughed so much. Just like Early just wanting to go to Gatlinburg. Like, yeah, man, let's go to Gatlinburg. But, you know, your dad riding the river Styx. So stupid. Oh, hell yeah. I don't have my boots on. I've been wearing flip-flops, which is really bad. But I used to always keep like a quarter underneath each sole in my boots in case, you know, I had to like pay the ferryman. And I kept like one of them was those I think it was Tennessee's state quarter actually because you know they're all about music and stuff and had like a guitar and everything on it. I figured that'd be like a good like you know here's like a magical music quarter. And the other one, mm, I think I put one of those bats in it whenever the 2020 bat quarters came out. I'm pretty sure I had like two uh, musical quarters until then, but then I decided to put a bat one in it, so maybe I'd reincarnate as a Dracula. Oh, I love Squidbillies. I hate that they put that dude. Who was it? Tracy Morgan. I hate that so much. That's not Squidbillies. With Tracy Morgan talking for Early, and why? All because Unknown Henson made a joke. He's a character, you know. It wasn't Stuart Baker making the joke about Dolly Parton. It was Unknown Henson who was a character. So how are you gonna cancel a fake ass character like that? That's so stupid. Hell yeah, Captain. That's what I'm talking about. That's some good hoodoo, old school hoodoo magic. I used to have like a mercury dime with me a lot of times. Okay, so back to writing Make Ed Leave. I'm gonna write Ed Make Ed realize he has to do better for him. There we go. So this way, you know, when the like psychic influence that this is blowing off into the ether goes to him, he'll feel more like it's his own idea instead of just being like, "Oh, I've got to go." He'll be like, "Oh, I can do better than this. I'm so tired of listening to Chance scream and rant and rave all the time. I'm so over it." So we'll make it approach that way. Alright, here we go. Make Ed realize he has to leave Sally and Chance. He needs to do better in life. He can't take any more of Chance's BS. There we go. You can see it. Come on now, camera. No, it just wants to white balance it all away. Alright. When is Cyraxx's birthday? I know it's in September, but is it in the first half or the second half of September? I need to know what his like zodiac sign is so I can draw like some sigils and whatnot. Maybe I'll just look it up over here real quick. Oh my god. December 16th, 2021. I know that's not his birthday. I know that's not his birthday. Microsoft Bing. I'm not even using Google. I think it's funnier to use whatever's like pre-installed on my computer, which is Bing. Onion Farms. Official website of Chance. Oh, this is funny. Here's a chancewilkins.com. Has anybody ever been to chancewilkins.com? Look at this. This is funny. Chance Wilkins. Official Cyraxx informational website. Oh, this is hilarious. Our hero story, Cyraxx. Gothy's got her own page? That's hilarious. Oh, and it just says content coming soon. Aw. Dang it. What? Yeah, of course. I don't like Google. So, does anybody know what Cyraxx's birthday is? I know it's in September, but I don't know which half. All I need to know if it's in the first half or second half. Because when I say what is Chance Wilkins Cyraxx's birthday, it says December 16th, 2021, which makes him less than a year old. That was Jimbo's website? Is Cyraxx dead or still alive? Oh my god. Shoulder pads. Cyraxx official shoulder pads. September 20th. Thank you. Thank you so much, Black Mamba. All right. That I'm just gonna go with the 20th. Okay, so then that would make him a Virgo. He's a Virgo, a virgin. That's so funny. Let me close this little front. All right. Yeah, that's so funny. So he's a Virgo, and that means he's like ruled over by the earth elements and shit. All right, here we go. Just spilled a bunch of wax everywhere. All right. Try to do it on camera. There we go. So, all right, that one's all set up. All right, so we got that one. So yeah, hell yeah, we're gonna make a little voodoo doll out of corn husk now for us of him. Let's see, I got some of this, like like maize corn with the different colors in it. I got some husk from it. Somehow I messed up that knot and it just like pulled itself out somehow. I don't know. Weird. All right, here's a little doll. Here's a little Cyraxx voodoo doll. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry your phone died. Oh yeah, it doesn't want to be rags. This corn like was like not wanting to like fold itself up into it at all whatsoever. Oh, funny. David Byrne burning down the house. Oh yeah, I always remember when we tried to sing Leo and Stitch. I tried to get him to do like a Lilo and Stitch country cover once to like combine the two like funny ones when he was doing it. But I don't know. He might have. He might not have. I don't really remember. I'm gonna stiffen this up real quick with a little bit of wax on it so it doesn't flip flop. Oh yeah, yeah. He's supposed to do so much stuff. I mean, he literally didn't do any of that bullcrap that he was supposed to do on his Twitch. Like those little reward things, like do this, and I'll make a song, or I'll do this, or I'll do that. I had like so many of those freaking reward points, and I got like cash a bid, like it said crazy stuff, and he would just ignore it. All right, let's see. Let's like dust some of this like ash on him. Alright, so we got a little Rax poppet now. So now we gotta like cuss at it and like curse at it. We are cursing it. I'm gonna get tongue tied. We gotta like cuss at it and say that it's Rax and stuff. You guys ever read, Harold and Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, Volume 3, I believe? Where they make the scarecrow of the guy they don't like and they yell at it and they curse at it and they punch it and stuff, and then it comes to life and gets them. Essentially the same idea. Oh yeah, God, his Twitch was like so bad. He thought it was doing good, and I mean, we were fucking with him. We were fucking with him on it real hard, and it's only because I already had a Twitch established that I wasn't gonna be like overtly mean, essentially. And just because I already had a Twitch, and I didn't want my shit to get like banned or whatnot from it, because I still want to like stream some VHS there, since they're a little bit easier to deal with the copyrights of YouTube. But yeah, we would just fuck with them, essentially, be like, oh yeah, cool, do this, blah blah blah, or we would just like recreate like an entire chat from like Bass Shaman, like almost verbatim in it. And he'd be like, huh, you guys are being silly. Okay now. Like, he wouldn't get it at all. Like, everybody would go through the entire motions, like, what's up? Cha. Press F for Deborah. Did you hear about Lil Wayne? Just go through the entire thing, like, in his chat. And you just wouldn't catch it at all. Oh, that's so funny. He fell off the bleachers. That's what, like, I asked the other day on that Spooky Guy stream when Rax was there. I was like, did he really fall and, like, knock his head and get his musical talents? Because there's that one video at that one point where he's like, I figured out what it is. I didn't have musical talents, and then I fell and I hit my head, and now I've got synesthesia. Or something like that, where you're supposed to be able to, like, be pitch perfect. Oh yeah. I was just trying to get him to like I gave him a bunch of actually like solid advice though too, while also like still trying to troll him. I said, "Hey, you should make a new YouTube right now, and you should be like calling yourself out on Twitch. Be like, the Togi Racer. I know what you're doing." If he would just be like meta with it, it would be hilarious. I was like, yeah, he should call himself out on Twitch, on YouTube, be like, I'm gonna get you. You're not the real Cyraxx. I'm the real Cyraxx. And then on Twitch, be like, oh, I see that guy Shadowblade on YouTube called me out. Blah, blah, blah. If he just did like crazy ass bullshit like that, it would be very, very funny. And I tried to like lead him, steer him into like doing funnier stuff. I'm pretty sure I'm the one who like influenced him to try to troll the trolls that one time when he was trying to get like Marty to go after William Gloryhole, which that's completely like the worst little bit of information that he like siphoned from what I was saying, because I was like, what you got to do is troll yourself before the trolls can. I was trying to get him to like make videos like admitting that he was like a chomo and stuff by like, trolling himself before the trolls could troll him. But he couldn't do it, He wouldn't do it. Oh yeah, tasting the colors. I think that's what like Matthew McConaughey was supposed to have in like the True Detective season. Like, I smell psychosphere. Or whatever he was saying. Not to get on a rant real quick, because I don't know how many people have watched that first season of True Detective, but I know where that guy got all his inspiration from. It's from an H.P. Lovecraft and others called Tales of Cthulhu Mythos, because the Yellow King, Tales of Carcosa, all of these like old short stories are in that little compendium collection that I have, and all of those names appear in that first season of True Detective, along with the bad guys being named the Tuttles, and a story in there is about like some people from like Dunsmith who had the Necronomicon, and their last name was Tuttle. So, without a doubt, it was that one specific Tales of Cthulhu from H.P. Lovecraft and others. Because that and others is important because he used a bunch of like August Derleth and stuff like that in it. The other seasons suck so bad. I've never even finished the third season. I have it on DVD that my mom sent me. I watched like 1 or 2 episodes. I was like, I can't do this. First season was good, but only because it was just that like Lovecraft little short story book that I had, where they just pulled a bunch of stuff from a bunch of different mythos and kind of like rolled it together and mixed it into one. The second season is horrible. I watched it enthusiastically, thinking like maybe this is going to be about like a snuff movie production team or something because it's in California, and I thought maybe it was going to be something like that, like, oh no, they discovered snuff movies. But it was literally just about the diamonds. Where are the diamonds? Oh no, the diamonds. Oh, the diamonds. So stupid. No one cares about diamonds. Oh, dude, yeah. Stephen King rips off more people than just H.P. Lovecraft. There's a story in Nightmares and Dreamscapes called The 10 O'Clock People, which is They Live. It's straight up They Live. Except it's about smoking and like trying to quit smoking, and then when the chemicals in your brain are right, it just snaps and you see one, and they're like a reptilian nasty monster people. But the thing is, They Live is based on a short story called 8 O'Clock in the Morning. So the parallels there with King calling it the 10 O'Clock People and the original story being called 8 O'Clock in the Morning. Is it an homage? Is he like acknowledging that he's ripping it off, kinda? Oh, Oh, wait, let's see. Which show? The Creepshow is pretty good. It's got some Nightmares and Dreamscapes adaptations. There might have been a show called Nightmares and Dreamscapes too, I think. Because I think there was. But I'm just talking about like the short story. Dude, Captain, They Live is one of my favorite. I love John Carpenter so damn much. He's one of my favorite directors of all time. And They Live is so good. It's so good. I made a bootleg of it, a bootleg DVD of that movie, like whenever I got my laptop in high school. I ripped my buddy's DVD of it, and I made a bootleg DVD of They Live, and I gave it to like my granny for Christmas. Because I just thought, because she kind of likes decent movies and whatnot. And so I was like, oh man, I want my granny to watch They Live. It's so funny. Like, I did like make my mom and like everybody watch it. So I was like, I'm gonna make my granny watch They Live. Okay, so let's get back to saying this is Rax. Why'd you do that to your grandma? You're terrible. Terrible for doing that. You know what you did when you like sent those pictures? You know what you did. You're a terrible little man. You're just nasty little horn dog who's trying to do it with anybody. You don't care about people's fucking feelings at all. You're nasty. You need to take a bath. You need to stop yelling at people and pulling out your penis. It's gross. You know better than that. You're like a bad dog, like a little dog. You gotta get punished and time out. The Ritual, which is like the faux documentary, kind of like making fun of Alex Jones sneaking into Bohemian Grove back in the day. Yeah, may your dick forever be limp and get another infection and fall off. This time, Sally's not going to want to touch it. She's like, you're too old for me to be putting the cream on it, so it's your time now to put the cream on it yourself. But you're so lazy that you're not going to put the cream on it, and so it's going to fall off. See? Like, here's your peen, and nope, it done fell off. So what's going to happen? He's a smelly scum lord. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, Tulsa. Oh, I have a funny story about like grannies and like horror movies, and it ties back up. Let me go get a demonstration real quick. So like this ties back to that like Lovecraft stuff we were talking about earlier. It's such a funny like anecdote. Oh dang! I'm pretty sure Charlie had my H.P. Lovecraft book when he died. The one that I was talking about had from everything from True Detective in it. So this is like some of like my prizes right here. I found all of these like old vintage H.P. Lovecraft like short story compendiums at the flea market one day. Look how awesome that one is. If it'll pick up Dunwich Horror with just like cosmic cool art on it and stuff. So yeah, I was at the flea market one day, and all of these H.P. Lovecraft books were just like sitting there. Some guy had them and had like a bunch of other like old like like novels and stuff and whatnot. And I was like, oh my god, how much do you want for these guys? Like, I don't know, 25 cents a piece. And I was just like, oh, 25 cents a piece for all these like vintage Lovecraft books. So I was like, yeah, absolutely. And so like I bought them all from him. And like as I'm like getting them, I'm like, man, I love H.P. Lovecraft. And he's like, yeah, my granny loves love stories too, or something like that. Like, yeah, my granny likes to read love stories. Like the dude literally thought because it said like Lovecraft, it was like some like romance novels. Oh, this one's way too green. The Color Out of Space. Oh, that's a pretty good one though, because it's The Color Out of Space and you can't really see it. I know. Thanks, Fadoodle. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Like all the way absurd. Like this was the one of the best scores. The dude had no clue what they were, and the fact that he was just like, yeah, my granny likes love stories means that he didn't know what these were, and I bet his granny was cool if she was reading all these like H.P. Lovecraft stories. These are all of them. I got all of these for like a quarter a piece. And then I had the other one, but I think Charlie had it whenever he passed away, so I don't know if I'll ever get that one back. So funny. Where's that little monster man go to? Did it escape? No, here it is. Alright. Let's like poke him with a knife. Mm. You're a bad person. We're gonna spank you with a knife. You need to get punishment from the Aeons. So that's what we're doing. You can't get me, I'm Cyraxx. I can do whatever I want anytime I want without any consequences because I can use my looks as an excuse. I can just blame it on the way I look and people making fun of me and not realize that tons of other people in the world look weird and aren't terrible people. Yeah, that's about right. Get in that pile. Alright. Oh yeah, Color Out of Space is good. Are you talking about the movie? Cause that movie was pretty good. Oh, I wish I had like a toothbrush to like mix in with it. Let's see. Okay, so. Alright, so I'm gonna burn up this first level of this stuff. So we got like a nice bed of like frankincense and myrrh. I got this charcoal. I gotta get it lit up. And we'll start putting all this other stuff on top of it. Oh, yeah, there you go. That's how you really curse people, Fadoodle. That's how you really, really do it. If you want to like actually get a curse on someone better than anything else, you just do something good for them and make it in a way, or do something good for somebody else and make it in a way as so like the outcome will like still come about. I mean, that's truly like the more powerful way to go about it. But then, of course, it's not as fun as just being like, "Ooh, ooh, ha, 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 ooh, I'm gonna get you," ooh, like like the big devil and nine on Bald Mountain, kind of, you know. I mean, that's more fun. Okay, let's get this charcoal going. Oh, nice! You see some sparks flying. That's cool. Oh yeah, of course. That's funny. Yeah, I know, right? Send him like a CN telegram or something. Let's see if Streambot will do its stuff. Uh, maybe not. Maybe it's not going to. Anyways, it's supposed to say we curse fools here instead of bless them, because I thought that'd be funny. But, you know. Oh, dude, you can curse things that don't have life? Cross meth, yeah. That's how you put Jinn into lamps. I got a Jinn lamp right here. But yeah, a Jinn isn't really like life in this way, quote unquote. You know, it's something a little bit different. And you can put a curse on them and get them to go into that lamp. Fake publisher clearinghouse. Did Ed McMahon never do that? See, look, the stream things works half the time. It works when you like type in this stuff randomly. But then whenever I want to do a no. Okay, I think my phone died. I gotta go grab my charger and plug it up in here so I can keep looking at stuff and whatnot. Dude, uh, I wish we could put racks in the lamp, but first we gotta like catch a soul in something first. See, really, we gotta wait till he dies. And see, what we gotta do is wait till he dies, and we cover up his face with like a cloth, and then we gotta wait till like I don't know, maybe like 3:33 in the morning, and then like a moth will try to crawl out of his mouth, and we'll take the like piece of cloth off of his face, and that moth will crawl out, and then you catch the moth, and then once you catch the moth, you do like a ritual with the moth, and then that's how you catch his soul and put it in a lamp. You gotta like do a bunch of stuff first to prep that soul to come out like in the form of a moth out of his mouth. But once you do that, it's pretty solid. You can get him after that. Soul. I'm using soul loosely. His ether. Let's just call it ether. All right, his ether. It'll turn into a. But you see, most people's turns into a moth. Like it'll be like a nice like Luna moth or like maybe one of those like death head moths or whatnot. But Rax's will just turn into like a nasty cockroach and crawl out of his mouth. Oh yeah, let me go plug up my phone real quick. On me. Oh no, possums are too sweet. They can have rats and stuff, and other things like that. Possums are sweet. I used to have a pet possum named Pumpkin. Not necessarily a pet, but more just like a possum I was friends with. It like showed up at these apartments I used to live at, and it was on like Halloween night. It showed up, and that's why I named it Pumpkin. And it was just like going around eating like cat food and stuff. And then I just gave it a bunch of old candy corn. I left a bunch of old candy corn out for it, and it ate it. And then around Thanksgiving, someone had like tossed out old ham bone, and it used to like bring that ham bone over to like our patio and like eat the ham bone. And I would be like, "Hey, Pumpkin." I'd name it Pumpkin, and I eventually was able to pet it and stuff. It was pretty nice. And, like every single night after midnight, it would like come like stroll along, and come up to the back of the patio and hang out with me. Oh yeah, it's already infested with Cyraxxes. I've been so possums don't really have that strong of a bite because I've been bit as hard as a possum could possibly bite because it was really really like pissed off because it was like a double live trap that like my dad had used to like catch this raccoon and this possum, and they were just like separated by like a little thing, and that raccoon had kept like pissing that possum off all day long and just making it mad. And I just was like, oh, a possum, let me just reach in and pull it out because they're usually very docile. And I reached in and it bit me, but it didn't even break the skin or draw blood. It was such a weak bite. I mean, it hurt a little bit, but at the same time, it didn't break the skin and it didn't draw blood. And I was just like, oh man, you can't really bite at all, can you? Hell yeah, you got a farm, you got a bunch of possums there. My grandfather from like up in the hills would always tell stories about eating possums, and he said what you had to do was hey, get in a cage. I'm gonna try to quote him and like talk like he does. You gotta fatten it up with what is it? Cornbread and buttermilk for about a week. If you fatten up the possum with cornbread and buttermilk for about a week, then it's good eating. So yeah, if you catch a possum, it's not, they don't taste good and they're not good to eat. But if you keep it in a cage and feed it cornbread and buttermilk for a week, then it's okay to eat it, apparently. Oh, raccoons are cool though. They're pretty smart. I know opossums and possums are not the same thing, but I'm gonna say possum because I'm from South Carolina and they're called possums. I'll tell. All right, you want a really funny joke about that right there? Um, so I was really little, and I was like in the car with my parents. My parents would always listen to like weird Christian radios and whatnot, and there was a song that was like Christ had 12 apostles, and I was like, it's not a possum, it's possum, because I thought they said opossums instead of apostles. So that's like the ultimate Christ right there. Christ with 12 possums. Marmots? Yeah, I'm pretty sure opossum is pronounced possum as well. But it's just, whenever I was growing up, like, my dad specifically be like, no, we don't say opossum, that's like what them Yankees call them, blah, blah, blah. So, it was just like it was just always, I'm always gonna call them possums. Yeah, I know possums are in Mexico and South America and stuff, Australia and things like that, and they're different. I know possums are like our big smiley boys that we got up here. Yeah, of course. Southern accents, like Fartar Road. I was like 20 something when I realized they were saying Fire Tower Road because I had no clue what Fartar. I go up there to Fartar Road. I didn't know what Fartar was. Groundhogs. I call groundhogs cucumbers because yet again I like befriended a groundhog over at that apartment complex because it was just like a kind of like a gully and a ditch below it, and that's where all the animals critters would crawl up from. And yeah, there was a groundhog that I named Cucumber because it was eating cucumbers. I know I got to think about naming funny little animals that show up, like what they're eating or like what holiday it is. I guess for pumpkin. Oh, dude, Frostmaster, you're from LA? That's pretty cool. I was out there, I don't know, a month or so ago. Whenever I went out west, I went to Spawn Ranch, like, and got my picture under the famous Charles Manson rock. Even though there's not even a picture of him at that rock. It's like everybody else, all the other people. We got some bobcats, not any mountain lions though. People want to like be like, oh look, there's like black mountain lions, black panthers, but if you look at the like game trail photos and whatnot, they're just coy dogs because almost all the coyotes around here have been crossbred with dogs, like a whole bunch. So they're just like half dogs, half coyotes. All right, so this is roaring pretty well. So we're gonna start adding this other medley on top of it. This stuff smells pretty bad burning because it's got a bunch of weird herbs and like human ashes and bugs in it. But it's what you gotta do. When you're trying to be legit, sometimes you gotta be legit. Wildcats or bobcats or mountain lions? We call them bobcats because of that bobtail they got. We got a lizard man down in Skateboard Swamp in South Carolina. We got a lizard man. That's our cryptid. Okay, here's these three bay leaves with all the things that we wrote on them. Cyraxx is a cryptid. Oh, cool. Bigfoot and Bat Squatch. Let's add some spooky sound effects to this. So I'm gonna let this aroma come over here and fill up this all these idols and deities' nostrils and make it pleasing and whatnot. Alright. I'm going to jab these eyes in this skull to try to get some of this wax to start bleeding through. Dun dun. Yeah, I wonder what's happening to him. Every Bigfoot picture is a weird shadow behind a tree. Does anybody remember in like 2009 when like some people in Georgia like had that like Bigfoot costume frozen? They were like, "We got Bigfoot, we got Bigfoot." Oh, awesome! Thank you, whoever ordered the sludge mug, cause it just now popped up on this. I don't guess it's gonna make an announcement like. "Wow." Oh yeah, Georgia was colonized with convicts. Yeah, it's like little Australia. It's getting so smoky, so smoky in here because of all this. Alright. So now as this burns, we got to do our last bit. Alright, so in this part, I got to cover my head because I am still just an apprentice and I'm not King Solomon. Not good enough to be King Solomon, so I gotta put on like a head covering. Like this widow's son head covering, if you know what I'm talking about. So we still got our little racks. We're gonna stick him in this first jar. All right. And so now, nice. So here we go. We're going to go hardcore Solomaic with it, with drawing this Mabaras sigil from the Goetia. Okay, so here's the sigil. Now I'm going to personalize it for Rax. I'm going to put some extra stuff on it. So he is a Virgo. We need to invoke Virgo. We need to invoke the elements of Earth. So that'd be Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Put those sigils and symbols on here too. Put 2 Earths. Alright, so yeah, he's a... Oh! Things is getting a little like freaking out over there. So there we go, we put some Earth symbols on it. Put his Virgo. Put the other Earth symbols down there at the bottom. And let's see. I'm gonna do a 6-pointed and an 8-pointed for him. What else? I'm gonna draw Ouroboros, whatever you want to call it. So it's inevitable. It's all, you know, inevitable in the end. And how about like an evil eye? Alright, so here we go. There's a nice, good sigil I made. You're a Leo? I'm a day of Cancer Leo cusp. Like, the day of, like, and my rising's a Leo, and my moon's a Leo, but I was born like 2 hours still under Cancer's rule. Alright, now I'm gonna write Chance Wilkins on the back. So this renegade angel knows who to go get. You know, because they ain't demons. That's stupid. Demons? That's like a Greek word meaning like influencers and like, you know, spirit guides. That's where that word comes from. So these are renegade angels. Yeah. That's what it calls them in Hebrew, so that's what they are. Oh, dude. That's cool, man. So your birthday's like around the 21st and whatnot? Alright. Burn this up. Oh yay, the skull's finally bleeding too now. I can move this down. And maybe you can see the skull. Yeah. All coming together quite nicely, I suppose. Here's some original mixed up stuff in there. Okay, so I've almost got to be done because it's almost the end of the witching hour and you got to get done with everything before 3. So, here we go. One last step to cap it all off. I got this other little skull candle now, and I'm going to carve Chance into it, and then I'm going to take those ashes from all that stuff that we just made and burned and rub it into it to show his name up with that, and then I'll start burning this one beside the other one. So here we go. Alright. Hell yeah. Some of these ashes. On display. And here we go. So let's show it off into the better camera first. Come on. Come on, green screen. Don't green screen me now. And it's Wilkin. Hell yeah. And it's almost time. So here we go. Did we finish? Oh yeah, we did. We got it lit by 3. Oh no, it went out? No way, you're not going out. You're already lit, so you're fine. I don't want terracotta to break. Having too much heat in it. So yeah, ta-da! There we go. We put a curse on Cyraxx. A legit hardcore one. Thanks, Captain. Thanks, everybody, for coming and hanging out. I just wanted to do something silly, and I have all this bullshit anyway, you know? Like, I have all this bullshit. I spent, like, 30 years of my life, like, learning about mysticism and whatnot. I might as well, you know, you should use it to make fun of somebody. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. Thanks so much, whoever bought the sludge mug. I think it was Captain. Thank you. And remember, if you guys ever want me to curse anybody that you don't like, hey, I'm fading away because of the smoke. The smoke is, like, making me get faded more into the green screen, more and more into the green screen, which is kind of cool. He is cursed. There's no may he be. He is cursed. I'm gonna have to open up a window though here in a minute because my eyeballs are gonna start burning. Yeah, since I was 3. I told you earlier when I was 3, I thought that if you stabbed the cross behind the preacher in church, blood would come out of it, and then you get your cup and you drink it and turn into a Dracula. So yeah, absolutely. It's trying to get turned into that Dracula. Thank you, Captain. Thanks, everybody. So yeah, I gotta get some air. Oh, Frostmath, I'm about to get off here, man. Thanks for stopping by, though, buddy. I'm glad that you came. I'm glad that you hung out. I'm gonna leave this one little candle burning for him. And then that other one, the big one that's bleeding through the eyes, might light that one up back at some other point in time. Of course, thank you. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate it. And one more, selfless promotion before I go. Everybody be sure to check out this bullcrap store. I'm gonna get some more merchandise soon. Yeah, I'll post it in the chat. I'll have more stuff coming soon. What I have right now was just literally the bare bones of what I was able to come up with from designs and stuff that I already had made. and the Cyraxx one that I spent literally maybe I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes coming up with it. Thank you, Moshe. Thanks, everybody. Peace, have fun, stay safe. Don't let the Raxes get you on the way out. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, you see, that's how we're able to extend the traditional witching hour by doing it online. So when it hits the cutoff here for me to be able to do anything, it's still rolling on over yonder. Oh yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait for Rax to complain about all this. I hope he sees it. I hope he sees this. Send it to him. Let's see if we can get one more fortune before I leave. Nope. Nah, Streambot said nope, no blessings before you leave. Hang on, maybe I'll just try 8-ball. Yeah. Thank you. Bless all of you and curses on to Cyraxx and everybody else that you don't like.